Welcome to Keep Trekking. Welcome back if there's been a four. By the beginning of this video, I'm sure you must have realised that I'm in Ecclesfield Park. Now today I'm doing a 6.2 mile trek. May cut it short, may not. See how we go. I'm starting in Ecclesfield Park. I'm going to work my way around to Whitley or Whiteley. Not quite sure how that's pronounced. Work my way around to Chapeltown and then back over back to Ecclesfield. Look at this avenue. How beautiful is that? Stunning. And I love that on every tree you've got these poppies. Remembrance Day is coming up. So I hope you keep safe. It's time to reflect and remember that we fought against tyranny. We're still fighting against tyranny in certain aspects of the world. So let's go on an adventure and let's see where this leads us. That's quite cute. Little snack van. Proper cute. It's quite interesting. The Ecclesfield Airfield. Obviously First World War with Zeppelins and the little monoplanes there, whatever they were called. But yeah, I'm going to read you a little passage. What if it took place on this field? That's quite interesting to know. I didn't know this were here, by the way. This is just quite a shock to me. I'm going to read you a wee passage. Ecclesfield was one of these landing grounds believed to have been sited on the east of Ecclesfield near Butterthwaite Lane, I'm not sure where that is, and Green Lane. The airfield was in operation between May-October 1916 and was probably equipped with a temporary wood and canvas Bessenau hangar. During that time there were numerous Zeppelin raids over Yorkshire and the Humber, which involved the 33rd Squadron. It says the 33rd Squadron was here based in Ecclesfield. That's quite interesting. What if it was in this field, this park, where the Zeppelin hangar was? That'd be interesting to know. If anybody does know any information on that, drop us a comment. Quite interesting. Quite a nice wee park here at Ecclesfield. It's quite new this. I think they've done it in the last couple of years. I didn't know if there were a park here before this, but that's been redone in the last few years. If anybody wants to come to Ecclesfield Park, plenty to do for young'uns. What a stunning church. This is at Ecclesfield. Very old. Or it's made to look old. I don't know how old it actually is, to be honest. Two things I want to point out, to be fair. One, I've had a few comments about the subscribe notification that were all the way across the screen, bottom of the screen, on my last video at Tankersley Moor Battlefield. Do apologise about that. I don't usually do that, but we've not been on for so long doing a proper video. I just really want people to subscribe. It's the only reason I did it. Won't be on this one, don't worry. Number 2. What do people think about having all these flags on these flagpoles all over the place, in villages, towns? Not seen them in so many cities, but they're all over Union flags or English flags. What do you think to that? I've got my opinion, I'm going to keep that to myself. But what do you people think about it? St Mary's Church at Ecclesfield. Beautiful wee church. Gatty Hall here at Ecclesfield, built in 1904. Not a bad wee building. I did do a video on that, well I mentioned it in a video when I did Ecclesfield before. And at the side of Ecclesfield Cemetery. So we're walking up the cemetery, presume over here, and then up towards Whitley or Whiteley, I'm not quite sure what it is. But if I'm walking up the field or over this, well you can't go over the wall, so definitely up the field. It's nice to be out, it's a bit cooler today than it was the other day. Ecclesfield Cemetery. Somebody once asked me what's the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery. Well, a graveyard is attached to a church. The cemetery is a burial ground that's got no church, cathedral or chapel attached to it. It's the only difference really. Another bit of trivia for you. Got to say, you've got to love a good sketchy path. But now I'm going to be struggling to find out where my path is. Any ideas? I think it's that way. You've just got to love a steep banking to climb down to get down into the brook at bottom. All these leaves are now changing beautiful colour of yellow. And a lot of these trees are now losing them. Soon all be bare. Let's get down at the bottom of here. Well, I made it without slipping. It's always a bonus, isn't it? Wow. Now I'm not sure if I'm taking that one. Yeah. Or down to the bottom and then outside at river. So I'll catch you in a minute. So it took me down to the side at river, but I'm not sure what river this is called, to be honest. I can't find what it's called. It's quite low at the moment. I'm just walking at the side of Whitley or Whiteley. I'm not quite sure that's pronounced, to be honest. Cricket club. Didn't know they had one, to be honest. Well, it's good to get out and explore your local areas, isn't it? Doesn't look too bad. Little pavilion there. I don't know what they're called. The practice nets. No idea. That wind's picking up and I've still got no microphone. So I'm going to have to shout. It don't look too bad. That's their pavilion. And then another little pavilion there. Don't know what level they're at. It looks quite nice. You can always watch it for free. Brilliant. I'm heading up there. Oh, that's a bit rickety. Needing help. It's dangerous, that. Could have come a cropper. Landowners need to sort that out. That ain't good. Doing a brand new building site just at the other side of this fence here, just approaching Whitley Hall farm, and I think they might have got these off at Side of Wagons or something. It says Overnight Parcels Express on this fence they've put up. Same with that one. This one's falling down by the looks of it. It's a bit dangerous. Well, not company that is. Strange. Something to use. Like I say, it's approaching Whitley Hall farm. Wow. It's a nice property. It's the building site. See which way I'm going now. I should consult my maps. That's quite nice. Well, different. To be honest with you, I ain't got the foggiest where I am. So definitely gonna have to consult my map. I've never been down here before. Find out where I'm going. They look really nice, them. So, I don't know if this is heading towards Whitley Hall, but I'm actually passing Whitley Hall. I have no idea. It's Blacksmith's Cottage. It's really nice though around here. Hey up. Now then, I've got note for you. Got an out for you. Sorry. You've had enough. Got an out for me. You're no good to me. Anyway. Whitley Hall Farm. Or Wheatley. Whiteley. I'm not quite sure how that's pronounced. Trying to race me now, this one. Still got an out for you. Whitley Grange. Now then, I know I'm coming off. I don't know if it's just down that public footpath down here or down here. Let me consult my map. Holly House. That's quite lovely, that is. Wow. There's some beautiful properties around here. Stunning. Sycamore Farm. Half of these places I didn't even know existed. Sycamore Farm. According to my map, I'm carrying on down here for a bit and then I cut off shortly. I think I have been down here before, thinking about it in car, but never walked it. Bad bend coming up, so I'm going to have to cross over in a minute so I don't get skittled. Catch you in a minute. Not a very good picture of it, but I think that through the trees there is Whitley Hall. I'll put a picture of Whitley Hall up on the screen now so you can see what it actually looks like. I can only see it through trees. I mean, obviously I can see better than you can on camera, but I've been to a birthday party there, oh, it must be 20-30 odd years ago. Somebody's 21st and I'm in my 50s now, so it's a long time since, but I have been there once before. It's a shame I can't get a better picture for it. I don't think I'm going near it, I'm going away from it, but I'll pop a picture on screen for you. Going through the grounds of Whitley Hall Barn. Really nice summer house they look. Gorgeous properties down here. Wow. Certainly is. So here. That way. Just a little bit of information on Whitley Hall, seeing as we're doing around Whitley in that area. Whitley Hall, the present building that you see today, was built in the 1580s, but before that there's a recorded building there from 1460s, I think it was, or 1406. It was called Lauder or Launder House. Yeah, the deeds was transferred from a John Cartwright to William Robinson in the year 1406. So yeah, it was 1406 when the original house was built there. Launder or Launder, I think it's Launder. In 1487 it was acquired by a Thomas Parker from the Lord of the Manor of Sheffield, with the exchange of being able to plough and harvest the land that went with the hall. Well, at that time it was Launder House. This started a 135-year history of the Parker family being at Launder House. That's 6 generations. It was Thomas Parker's grandson, also named Thomas, who extended the house and changed its name to Whitley Hall. In 1622, Thomas Shirecliffe. There's a theme building here, isn't there, with Thomases? Must have been a popular name. In 1622, Thomas Shirecliffe acquired the land and the hall, which also included a melting mill, corn mill, dovecote and 6 acres of cornfield. The house remained in the Shirecliffe family until it was sold in the early part of the 19th century. There is a story about Mary Queen of Scots when she was in captivity. We all know about the Sheffield Manor, but one of the places reputedly she stayed was at Whitley Hall. Now, this is one hell of a steep hill. In the year 1790, the Shirecliffe family leased out the hall as a boys' boarding school. There to be 79 pupils, and there was a famous railway engineer that was one of them. So Sir John Fowler, 1826 to 1833, he attended Whitley Hall School for Boys. That wind's picking up, I hope you can hear me. Now this is Windmill Hill Lane I'm on at the moment, and I should be cutting off to my left shortly and head down towards Chapel Tarn. Wow, it's really windy up here, but what an absolute amazing view, I've got to say, over the valley there. Wow, listen to that wind. What a stunning view. So as the top side of Chapel Tarn appears in distance there, we shall have a walk through and down into the centre of Chapel Tarn. I know that bit, I don't really know the outskirts, to be honest. Never had a reason to. But it's another, I don't know if it's classed as a tarn or a village, Chapel Tarn. I know it says Chapel Tarn, but is it really a tarn? I don't know. So I've just come down Larch Grove, and this is Chapel Road. But according to my map, I cross between them buildings there and then keep continuing down into our Chapel Tarn centre. I've still not much clue where I am, but I'm sure I've been on here before. So we go down here. The only problem you see you've got when you come into a built up area, there's never much to say, really. Just houses, isn't it? There's no scenery there out. This is Willow Crescent recreation ground there. That's all I can really say about it, to be honest. There's not a great deal more I can say. It's built up houses, roads, odd bit of park. So this is my view, not yours. The boring part of the video, I think. I hope it's not yours anyway. California Drive. It's not quite California, is it? I know where I am now. I've just come out in between Chapel Tarn Garage Chapel Tarn Royal British Legion. Just come down there. So I know exactly where I am now. Railway line runs across top there, look. Then that know Chapel Tarn will know where I am. Just in the centre. I'm going to call it shop and get myself a drink. And maybe a chocolate bar. Catch you in a minute. This is the bang centre of Chapel Tarn. This is the main drags that come from Motorway to Barnsley, High Green, Bencross, and obviously Ecclesfield. Chapel Tarn Tap, which is a gym bar, cocktail bar. Chinese. You've also got a Wetherspoons there, a Wagon and Horses pub. I don't know if that's a care home or something. I'm going to go through that park very soon. I'm going to go and get something to eat first. Just up there. Chapeltown Station. We're sitting in this beautiful Chapeltown Memorial Garden on one of these benches. Just have a drink. And a little sausage roll before I move on. I might have to cut it short, this video, because time is clicking on and it's not going to have much daylight left, I think. So I may have to cut it slightly short, but hopefully not. So I'm going to have my scran and I'll catch you in a minute. What a stunningly beautiful entrance to a park. Chapeltown Park, Bridge of Friends, welcome to. Let's go inside then. I'm not going to film too much within Chapeltown Park, as I've done it on a previous video. You know, you've got the War Memorial I've just showed you, and the park itself. There's kids lurking about on it, so I'm not going to film too much. So when I get out of the park, I shall catch up with you then. So I'm on the Blackburn Valley Trail. As you know, I've done a video on that one, so I shan't be doing that again. This is a little section of the TPT. I should be coming off and cutting across. These are Hesley Woods. So I'll be cutting up there shortly and then working my way back that direction back towards Ecclesfield. I really hope it's not that banking I've got to go up. I've got a feeling it is. Amazing what you find when you're walking through woods. It's got some metal cables that's been cut off that's coming out of this structure. I haven't got a clue what it's for. Anybody knows, drop us a comment. This is at Hesley Wood. I'm also standing on a structure. No idea what it is. I haven't got the foggiest. Please, anybody knows? Also goes off that way where the little bit of trees are there, bushes. Drop us a comment, please. Looks like there's been a bit of a bivvy. I don't think we're a million miles away from Hesley Wood Guide and Scout Camp. Now there's another set of structures here. concrete structures. Now I've just spoke to some locals that have just passed. I just stopped them and asked them, could it possibly be anything to do with Second World War? And he reckons that they could have been gun turrets. Now I don't know what these are. Like remains of side of a building maybe. There's one still stood up just over there. But I don't know. So if anybody still agrees or disagrees with that comment, please drop us one. That would be grateful. I'm always happy to find or even be put right on things. If you've got a good argument to put me right please, because that's how you learn. Now another theory I've just come up with is this open space. Quite big open space. Obviously something were here, but I'm just looking down on the ground and I can see slate, bits of coil. I'm wondering, because I know there was a pit not far from here, so I'm wondering if this is the location of the old pit yard maybe. I don't know. Were they out to do with mine? I mean, this ground's quite soft. It has been raining quite heavily this last few days. But if you have a look down, you can see that these fragments of slate and coil, like little fragments. Was this part of the old pit yard? I don't know. This weird how it's just open, no else round it by these trees. Fascinating. Maybe we shall find more evidence. Who knows? This is one massive site. A lot bigger than I actually thought it was. Huge. We're 384 feet above sea level here. Just see the M1 in the distance. This is huge, this site. It goes on for ages. Yeah, one lonely tree sat in the middle. Was it the old coil, the old pit? I don't know. You decide. The amount of litter I've seen on this trail is unreal. Got my bottle and that's going straight into a bin. That's an interesting thing. Wonder what that was. That looks like something to do with railway. Maybe, I don't know. Looks like an old railway line. I wonder if it came across, it was like a bit of a bridge that ran across. I don't know. What do you think to that? Because that just looks like a bit of a railway to me. What do you think? It's old, whatever it is. Find some treasures, but like I say, that when I've done with it is going in bin. Not on ground, where animals can get hold of it and choke. Ridiculous. This is Cowley Lane I'm coming on to. We drive up here to go to the motorway from where we live. I often wondered when I passed what's in them woods across, and now I know. That's where I've just come out of. I'm heading down Cowley Way, sorry. Which takes me down into an industrial estate. So I'm actually heading back home. But see what other wonders we can see when we get down to the bottom of here. Last I've often wood up in them woods. Now I've seen it. Gotta love a good map. According to the route I'm following, there's a path somewhere around here. There isn't, it's just brambles. There's no path that leads off anywhere. So I'm going to have to go back up here, towards that building, and back on the old Blackburn Valley Railway, Blackburn Valley Trail, and meet up further on. Oops, got my bottle. Oh. Don't want to get lost or get stuck. There's no path. It just leads you to a banking and it's just brambles everywhere. Gotta love a good map when the paths don't exist anymore. Probably not being walked on for years. The path's still on maps. Hey oh, not be a million miles out of my road. But that's a shame because I've walked this one before. Hey oh. So I'm back on the Blackburn Valley Trail now. At least I know that this one's safe. I know where this goes. But that was quite weird, to say the least, that there were no trail, even though it said there were 2 trails coming off there. Couldn't find one. But at least I know this one's safe. I know where it goes. So, I'm actually back on track. Weren't that far out, and then this trail I've just been on, the Blackburn Valley Trail, led me to the path I should have been on, so now I'm on it. Bit of a sketchy one, but hey oh, it's all in good fun, ain't it? So yeah, I'm back on track. So I've not gone far out my way, a few hundred yards I think. So I'm quite happy with that. It'll be about 6.2 mile time I've finished, and I'm not a million miles away. Back to where I started. So, once I get through this sketchiness, I'll be alright. Wow. It's led me to somebody's yard here. Train coming from Chapeltown, going towards Sheffield. It's led me to this yard. Don't know if it's deserted or what, but there's nobody here. According to my map, I'm going through their yard, down and towards Station Road at Ecclesfield, and it'll drop down towards Morrison's. So just let me get down this bit of banking and I'll catch you at bottom. Toilet break, anyone? Well, according to my map, the public footpath runs just at the other side of those wagons there, those trailers. It's all corned off, they've fenced it off, they're using it as a land, so this, I think, is private property. I don't, but it's a business, isn't it, so it's not private property. It's a business drive to that building I've just come out of. But according to the actual map, that tree line is, and then whack them trailers just at the other side of that. It says where the public footpath is. You can't get to it. So I'm having to walk parallel at the moment, and hopefully I can get out at the end of here. But that's closed, so I'm up in these gates, if these gates aren't closed. But we'll see. part and parcel of trekking, I suppose, when you're in a built-up area. Luckily for me, the gate's open. Right, Station Road. Back home then, not be a million miles away now. The bottom of here, past Morrison's, Crossroad, and that's me. 6.2 mile done. Quite enjoyed this one, it's been nice to get out. There's loads of little businesses up here, as I said before, and I don't know if you can see the still in use railway that leads that way. I think it eventually leads to Huddersfield, but goes to Barnsley and Sheffield. It's a local train. Nation Motors. So not a million miles away now. Perfect timing. So as I walk through Morrison's car park here on the Common in Ecclesfield, I'm going to leave the video here. It's been a lovely one, this one. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. J-Art. Till next time, keep trekking. Trek on. Ta-da! Say it again.